previously during the investigation.
F.K. in the coffee. I knew I could count on it. Never fails.
Ah, the perpetrator. Bit off Anna's tongue.
Jackpot, Zach. A shame, but our old-time all-American sightseeing tour just came to an end.
When purple fog covers our town, we'll all wander in hell, I fret. So says Mr. Stewart.
Oh, well, there's an old story. Folklore. It's a fairy tale, to me. Something about a killer in a raincoat who appears on rainy nights.
She had a red dress on. She was a goddess.
It's starting to rain. I think this case may take a while.
Are you thirsty?
You must be very thirsty.
You only take milk with your coffee?
Coffee with milk. That's all.
Who are you?
My name is Becky.
What are you doing here?
My name is Becky.
Anna's friend?
My name is Becky. After your throat is quenched, you must do what you must do.
Take a sip of coffee and go.
Huh?
Welcome back. This is episode 14 of my playthrough of Deadly Premonition. It's been a long month, but I am back, and I should be back to regular posting. I'm not going to go into detail about why I was gone. I was just very busy this past month. Anyways, last time we had left off, well, you saw the little preview at the beginning. Yes, with every episode, the beginning, do you remember this slideshow, comes back on. So it reminds you if you've been away for a while, like I have. Let's enter through the door and into the next part of the dream.
Me? Zach, this case looks like it's directly related to us. I do not know how yet, but I do know I need some coffee. George said he'd have someone pick us up in the parking lot. Let's get some breakfast with Polly first.
York is sporting a beard, but let's take care of some stuff before we head off to the next plot point. There's a few more weapons I want to unlock first. And when we unlock those, we will continue on. Our clothes are starting to get dirty, so let's just switch them over to the agent. Then we'll set the other ones to be cleaned. Now, check it. It costs $4, but we get paid $26 just for paying, just for getting our clothes cleaned. It's storming outside. Remember, when it's storming, we cannot do anything. Anyways, the toolbox has a new function. Of course, it shows us what we have in there, but we can also shop at the Panda Bear just from there. And
Whoa there!
Did you need something?
No, I was just passing by. I didn't think anybody else was here other than Polly. The door opening like that it surprised me, that's all. I'm Kaysen, Forrest Kaysen. Nice to meet you. I travel a whole lot, you see, selling tree saplings. Just the usual salesman doing the usual road trip. Sometimes I feel, I don't know, like a jolly old bumblebee spreading pollen.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
I get it. You're the special agent Scarface that everyone's...
Special Agent Scarface? I'd need a bigger scar to live up to that name. Call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
What? You got it. York.
Is this your first visit here, then?
No, sir. Actually, I've been coming here once or twice a year for, a while now. I don't get much business here, but it sure does make a fine vacation. I mean, it's a gorgeous hotel at a bargain price. It's so relaxing in these parts, too. Oh, I just love all the nature. I feel so relaxed here. Say hi to Willie. Oh, don't worry, he's a good boy. Do you like dogs?
Hey, Willie. How you doing?
He's pretty smart, too. Oops, before I forget, let me give you this. It's just a sample of what I sell.
Thank you. How kind of you.
So, what brings the old FBI out here? Sounds like more than just a vacation.
A murder, actually. The perpetrator is still out there. Try to stay indoors at night and during the rain. We want to prevent it from happening again, okay?
Oh, it's a darn shame. Places like this used to be the safest in America.
Could I ask you something? Do you know a lot about seeds?
Seeds? Gardening, huh? You don't look like a green thumb, but let me tell you, though. But you know, once they sprout, you don't need to do much. You can leave it be, and why, it'll turn into a big tree no matter what happens. Kind of like those stocks that politicians buy that just keep growing and growing. Well, you just wait and see. This town is gonna love them. Right. We were just about to go take a morning stroll, so I'll get going. Good luck now with that case.
Thanks.
Zach, do you remember what the coffee said? Forrest Kaysen. F.K.
This show has just begun.
Very good, York. Like I was saying, you can shop with the panda, from the Panda Bear, right in your toolbox. I don't know if it applies to every toolbox or just your home toolbox, but either way, it's pretty handy if you're like, if you really need some food, because they do sell lollipops. That was Forrest Kaysen, the FK in the coffee. And we have quite a bit of money right now. So, I mean, we're doing pretty well, I believe. We can afford everything that we need to, but we don't really need anything right now. If you remember, Forrest Kaysen was the fat guy who dropped off that woman at the art show. And he was also the FK in the coffee. So we'll be seeing how he fits into all of this. But I mean, he does have those red leaves, right? So that doesn't bode too well. Okay, let's go ahead and go find Polly or Forrest, because Forrest actually gives a side quest that would really behoove us to get done early. There's Forrest and his weird dog. Let's go get an information gathering bonus from him.
Hey, York.
Yeah, I'm sure just walking around here is going to be great for him.
Hey, York. Hey, York.
And he's repeating himself. Look at that plant, though. It does look very similar to the red leaves.
Oh, hi.
Okay, let's go to Polly to get a quest.
What's wrong, Polly? You look a little tired.
I'm fine. Well, it's just that I was cleaning up my room, and so many memories came flooding back to me.
Memories?
Oh, my dear! Mr. Morgan, that's not the kind of question you should ask a lady.
Alright, we need to find something personal of hers. Awesome. Ugh. May as well do this quest, because when it's raining, you can't really do anything. I mean, you can do some plot point stuff, but as far as stuff in the town, you're really unable to. Okay, so I think the best place to do this would be to check her bedroom. I'm not exactly sure where her bedroom is, but let's take a look at the entire hotel while we're here. This room, while nice, is all it really has up here is the agent's honor, so there's not much of a point of coming up here. Alright, so I guess her room will be on the first floor. Generally, the way things work with the hotel is that most of the doors do not work. Some of them, the ones that have little moats in them, do. But generally, the big ones are the ones you want to enter, aside from your own room. Like that one probably ends up to the front. And I've explored this place quite a few times. I have no idea how to traverse it, though. Dead end. So let's go ahead and spin around and try the other door. These end of the passageways usually link to another hallway or a special room. And since we can enter this one, let's go ahead and check it out. We have two doors. One of them leads out to the right, the other one leads right ahead. Let's try the one to the right first, just because it's closer. And it seems to lead outside.
Good morning, Agent Morgan. Did you sleep well?
Morning, George. Dreamland was quite nice.
You do look well rested. Oh, I was up practically all night doing paperwork. Thomas helped me out, so I was able to go home and get some sleep, but not enough.
Diane got back into town late last night. We should give her a visit.
Which means going to the art gallery, correct?
She lives and works in the office there, so it's the only place to find her. The gallery is open from 10 to 1700.
Time for some art appreciation. A cultural activity in such a small countryside town. Amazing, Zach.
I don't want to advance the plot quite yet, so let's go. Oh, I'll try. Okay, let's head on in and continue investigating. Now, remember, we cannot, we can only do side quests during certain parts of the games. And one of the side quests that I want to do is available during this plot point. And believe me, it is worth it. They moved us to which door we're standing outside of, though. So let's just make our way back and then continue on through the front door. I mean, the door ahead. I like how this place is just so labyrinthian, you know? It's like the biggest place besides the hospital. This looks like it's going the right way. I think this is the kitchen. But let's check anyways. No, it's the dining room. Maybe whatever she had special was in here. No, I don't think so. Oh, kitchen here too, so I guess I was part right. Is that a door? Yeah, no, that's not a door we can use. I don't know what that was. Okay, I guess we continue down the hall. Another unusable door. This one's usable because it has a 3D doorknob. Oh, I think we found the bedroom.
Now that's a pretty girl. I wonder who she is. Polly's daughter, perhaps? Maybe a granddaughter. Might be worth asking her.
It's kind of sad that York, being as brilliant as he is, doesn't seem to realize that that's probably Polly herself. Let's go ahead and turn this back into Polly. Side quests. Some of them just give you cards. Some of them give you special equipment. But all of them give you money. What's the point of the trading cards? The trading cards you can give to the guy at the panda. And if you trade them away to him, he will give you greater rewards after a while. It's a special side quest that's available all the time. And it increases. There are like 5 or 6 different levels of card collector you can get from turning in cards to them. When you get all the cards, there is a special weapon and I'll have to display that in a bonus video sometime. As for bonus videos, I'm going to use them to show off unlockables, which there are a few unlockables, like the infinite ammo submachine gun that I showed off in the last one. There's an infinite ammo version of most weapons, actually of all weapons, so I guess I was wrong about the infinite 9mm being because of the because of the normal difficulty. Anyways, let's give this picture of Polly back to...
Oh, hi.
Polly, about this picture.
Oh, that's me when I was young.
Well, that's that.
What about it, Mr. Morgan?
Oh, nothing. Forget it.
Oh, it brings back memories. There was a Miss Greenvale contest in town, and I was so young and daring. I entered the contest, you see. It's embarrassing just thinking about it now.
There's nothing to be embarrassed about. You look beautiful in this picture.
Yes, yes. And the food was just wonderfully delicious.
So, Polly, where's the trophy?
Oh, Mr. Morgan, I never said that I became Miss Greenvale. There were no trophies for second place.
You mean this pretty girl in this picture was second place? So who won first place?
Are you serious, Mr. Morgan? It couldn't be more obvious. It was Sigourney.
Sigourney? The lady with the pot?
Now, she was beautiful. All the men in town were crazy about her. Well, of course, aside from my husband, that is. Oh, you should quit smoking, Mr. Morgan.
That's right, Polly.
Well, thanks for bringing back such a wonderful memory. I can't give you this picture, but please, take this instead.
Now that's one story I won't be forgetting for a while.
Now it's time to show off fishing. To fish, you need a rod and a bait. Simply cast it, and you will be treated to this circling montage. This is just a pier right out the back way of the hotel. You have to shoot open a lock to actually get inside, but hey, they don't care. Fishing! Yeah, I'm only gonna do this once because, frankly, it's kind of embarrassing. You will sit there and watch York just fish in apparently what's really shallow water. After a while, it seems like a random amount of time, your controller will rumble. It'll just be a slight low rumble. It won't be long or fast like with the rumble pack or anything. And I have no idea how the timing goes for this. I've tried it right before, right after, right during, and I've never gotten the fish to hook. Now, I've tried tapping it the entire time. I've tried tapping it, I've tried holding it. None of this seemed to work. So, I mean, if I figure out a way to actually fish, which I have no idea how to unless the worms are just bad bait or something. But if you know, just feel free to let me know, like either in text or in the comments. Okay, the good thing about fishing though, if you can figure out how to do it, is that it provides fish. Fish can be eaten, presumably raw. And you need to get your food up. Now, there's a lot of lollipops, but fish seem to restore more than just candy, which makes sense. I've only got 2 more worms here, and I'm just gonna burn through them since it doesn't matter how many I throw, it's gonna end up to the same amount of fish. You can back out at any time you get bored. It's also one of the few activities you can do while it's raining. Like, you can't frequent the shops, you can visit people in their homes, but you can't visit them like in business. Pretty much only the police station and the hotel are open when it's raining. As for... and even the diner is closed, so you're sort of SOL. You have to depend on whatever you bought or go by the police department to buy something. Anyways, that's the end of the episode, so thanks for watching and have a good day.